We're ready for this shit. We're ready for this shit. Let's do this, bro. Yes, I couldn't hear you.
Oh, here, let me put an AirPod in. It'll help.
Okay, I can hear you now. I can hear.
Perfect. Can you hear me good now?
Yeah, I can.
All right, perfect, perfect.
Okay,
How are you, man?
doing good, man. And you?
It's great. I'm doing pretty good myself.
All right, Jones. So, how these calls usually work is I'm gonna ask you some questions to understand better where you're at in terms of your skin, physique, health, and so I can
Mm,
make sure that my one-on-one coaching is actually aligned with what you're trying to achieve. And if it's
right,
something that actually makes sense with your goals and objectives, I'll walk you through how the program works. And if it makes sense, we'll talk about how to start. And if not, I'll still point you in the right direction, okay? So,
perfect.
does
Sounds
this
great.
sound good, man?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay, nice. So,
Perfect.
what got you motivated to be here on the call today?
Um, really just your advice. You have some pretty good advice on skincare, not skincare, but foods to eat, like all that stuff to do, right? Really just your advice on that and like bulking and gaining weight, putting on muscle, right?
Okay. I can't see you
Those
well,
are,
man. Where's your face? Can you?
yeah. Oh, yeah, I mean,
Okay.
it looked like a little better, but still got like a couple breakouts going on right now. But yeah, acne, it's been a bitch. Been a
Yeah.
bitch this past year. It's a sucky thing to go through.
Yeah, I know. Wait, okay. Yeah, I know how freaking frustrating it can be, man. I definitely know.
Yeah. Yeah, it sucks, dude. But I've been eating pretty good, working out. I was gonna go to the gym later today in a bit after this call. Go hit a hard workout. It's upper day. Come back and eat.
That's good, man. Good. So, so we talked a bit on the DMs, and I understand a bit where you're at. So, you told me you were around 120 pounds, right?
Yeah, I'm like
125.
125. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah. And I kind of push you to set some higher goals. Okay, we can achieve more here.
No,
So,
for sure.
so around 10 pounds in 3 to 4 months.
That'd be great.
Yeah,
That'd be great if I could.
and that's definitely possible, man. 100%.
I gotta think it is. I just need to get in a really nice calorie surplus and stay consistent with the gym.
Okay, so how for how long have you been focusing on bulking up and achieving this higher goal of the muscle?
I've been going to the gym consistently, probably like a couple weeks, but in school I have a weightlifting class, so I do weightlifting at school too. So how long I've been like working out consistently, like 2 months probably.
Okay, that's good. And so, in terms of the skin breaking out, you noticed any correlation when you started to focus on more bulking and acne?
Um, I mean a little bit. My my dad, he's had a lot of acne his whole life, right? It's mainly genetic and hormonal, I know that, but he tells me how working out, you're obviously gonna be sweating. It's oxidative stress, stress stimulates cortisol, cortisol stimulates oil production in your skin, right? So I know ever since I have started working out, I'll admit I have broke out a little. Like I have a cyst right here right now. And so I would say a little bit, yes, but not too much. Been thinking of getting a little called a high frequency one. It just kills acne bacteria. It'll make pimples go away in like a day, like overnight. And the products I'm using called Norse Organics, purely organic. They don't have any hormone disruptors. It's what's helped me a lot with my skin more than anything else ever have, as long as with like diet and exercising, right? But I haven't really seen any correlation. I've seen a little, but that's much. Really it.
Okay. So how has this affected you exactly? For me to understand better, like how has these breakouts and how has this affected you? And also with not being at the point of the physique you want to be, like how has this affected you?
I mean, I would say it's affected it a little because like I'll eat like I've been using this plant-based protein powder that actually can have good benefits for your skin. Got a lot of like antioxidants, got all your micro minerals, your micronutrients, all that stuff. It's got like zinc, selenium, all really good things that are beneficial for your skin, and it's just a 100% plant-based protein powder. I started taking it about a couple weeks ago, and I noticed a couple breakouts. And I searched it up. The ingredients shouldn't make me break out. Guessing the breakouts may be coming from something else because I've got back on it and I haven't been breaking out. So, I mean, it's affected me a little, but only for diet reasons of what foods I'll eat, right? Like I'll eat a good like calorie dense like a meal or something, like eggs. I've noticed that eggs have made me break out a little bit, eating like 4 like 6 a day. I would come home from school, eat like 2, and then for dinner, I would eat like 4 with some cottage cheese and like milk. Dairy has never broken me out other than cheese. But yeah, so overall, it's affected me very minorly. Acne has with trying to develop the physique I want, but not too much.
Okay. Yeah, I can see you're aware, and that's very good. That's one of the main things when it comes down to finding these breakouts is being aware of what actually are causing them.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
we do need to be careful because we don't notice the acne like in one day. It's not like I eat some bad food and acne appears in one day. It can
Yeah,
take weeks, between 3 weeks even. And so it can be hard. Like you have some protein and you think, oh, this didn't break me out,
yeah.
and then in 3 weeks, and in 2 weeks you reintroduce something new, and then that breaks you out, but it's actually from the protein which was 3 weeks ago, and so it can get confusing.
Right. I know it can take a while for the foods you eat because it takes your body like 3 days to actually digest things. Right, what I've researched is that after, like, eating, if you're gonna be expecting hormonal or dietary breakouts, it takes 3 to 4 days, and that's what's it's been for me. Like, in the past, I've made a smoothie and put in a little bit of whey protein, which is obviously terrible for acne, right? I put just the tiniest little bit of amount, everything else in the smoothie was perfectly fine for my skin, no risks, it was pretty beneficial. And 3 days go by, I've got a couple of breakouts all around my mouth and chin, which is mainly where like a lot of my dietary breakouts come, is all the way always around my mouth. But Yeah, so I know it can take like a long time for breakouts to come in. It really just depends on the food.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So, where do you want to be in terms of your skin and physique in three, 3 to 6 months? Okay. Where do you want to be?
Um, Skin wise, I would love to not have as many active breakouts, and I know I have rare active breakouts right now. It's mainly just scarring and like acne scars. I would love to have those faded a bit, like as much as I could. But and in terms of physique, it would be like just put on some muscle, put on some muscle, put on some weight, get a bit like thicker, right? Become the best version of myself, get a bigger frame, right? So I have a really good starting point. I boxed for 4 years from ages 10 to 14. I'm 15 now. It's all just muscle memory. I've been thinking a lot of going to what I like to think is my shoulders are very broad due to boxing, considering all the rotating you have to do, right? But I think I have a really great starting point in my physique. I just need to get the diet down. I feel like the diet is the only thing weighing me down right now is being in a calorie surplus.
Okay. So, just for me to understand better, what would having this transformation in terms of having clear skin, like you stop getting breakouts, and you're able to build the muscle. So in 3 months, let's say 4 months, you gain those 10 pounds and you have clear skin, no more breakouts. What would this
Mhm.
transformation do to you on a personal
It'd
level?
ma- it'd make me pretty happy. I'd feel pretty confident in myself. I mean, I'm pretty confident now because I believe that confidence should come more than just your physical appearance. But I would be a lot more confident physically for sure, for obvious reason if I put on 10 pounds and my skin's clear. Because I'm the only thing I'm insecure about in myself is quite literally my physique a little bit, knowing I'm pretty on the skinny side, and then my acne, and that's literally it. Other than that, I'm very confident in myself. It would really make me pretty happy.
Okay, when you say happy, what exactly does happy mean to you? Like, what do you mean?
An interesting question. Happy, I would say just, confidence, not like, when you break out and you've got like 5 cysts going on, and then you have to like go to the store, go to school. You feel like there's just eyes on you all the time. People are just watching your breakouts and judging you for it. Pretty privilege is a real thing, and I feel like acne is one of those things that people judge the absolute most. It would really just be a it would really just be a change in confidence, I guess. I'd just be more happy. I barely even give a fuck what other people think about me at all. But that would just like extend it. I'm like right here, right?
Yeah,
It would bring me like up here on care of what other people think, right? It would really just be a change of, well, it's really all mental. It would just be a change of mental.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
It's it's more than just the physique or the skin. It's something that we feel within, right? It's like
exactly.
I have accomplished this. It's not it's something deeper. It's like I have accomplished this. I have completely fixed this issue. I am able to achieve anything I want. In a way,
Exactly.
it's kind of
It's
like that. Wouldn't you agree?
yeah. Yeah, you just get this internal validation where you're put on 10 pounds, you're like, damn, I really just put on 10 pounds. Who the fuck says I can't do this shit, right? It just gives you all that confidence in yourself and like that 100% validation that you can do it. It's really all just an internal battle with yourself. that you've got to conquer. And then once you do, there's no going back, and you're just going to be the happiest, best version of yourself.
That's true, 100%. And so, where do you, let's say you achieve this physique, you achieve the clear skin, so you feel this deep alignment within you, like you feel good, like I can achieve anything. What would
Right.
be, what would you use this for? What would be the other goals that you'd have, other purposes that this would help you to achieve?
Um, I feel like it would for sure help relationships with family and with obviously women, right? I feel like it would help me achieve like mental clarity and an inner peace, like cultivating an unshakable inner peace where nothing else will be able to bother me other than myself and my own actions.
That's very
That
good.
makes any sense.
Yeah, that's very philosophical there. And so,
Thank you.
the reason why I'm asking this, and I told you in the DMs, I asked you, we need to always go deeper and deeper in our answers so
Yeah,
that we have a true foundation, a true why, because this is what's truly gonna help us to make a change. And just like you told me about this story,
exactly. That's what true drives you to make the change.
yeah, and it allows us to have consistent, long-lasting results without falling back into bad habits or falling
Mhm.
off the diet, for example. And so,
Yeah, you've really just got to stay consistent.
yeah, and so what happens if you don't solve this problem? Let's say, in 6 months, you're still getting some breakouts, your physique, you weren't able to hit that caloric surplus without the breakouts. How would that make you feel, man?
Pretty disappointed if I were to try my absolute hardest, you know? If I were to really put in all that effort and then I don't get any results out of it, I would be like, well, shit, that's pretty fucking retarded, you know? I'd feel pretty demotivated, but at the exact same time, I feel like it would only drive me to keep trying and to keep going even harder. Because otherwise, like, was it all for nothing? You know, I'm not just gonna give up on something I tried so hard for. You know? Been battling acne for so long, and now that it's like, I don't have as much active acne, am I gonna give up on getting rid of the scars? Fuck no. Keep trying, keep progressing, you know, to be better and better. There's no reason stopping.
Man, that's some great mindset, bro. It's hard to find people with that mindset. Like most people, they see some results. They see it's just some small breakout here, and they're okay with that. They don't
Right.
feel the need to constantly get better and get it and better and better and better. They just accept mediocrity. And I can see you're not that type of
Exactly,
guy.
I'm not trying to accept mediocrity. Fuck mediocrity, I'm trying to be different.
That's what I
That's
like
exactly what I'm
there.
saying, like, yeah, I'm glad you understand that because feels like nobody else in this world does, right?
Man, it's so true.
Just so
And
aggravating, I'm just like, "Get out of my life." Yeah, I will not settle for mediocrity ever. I think people who settle for mediocrity are just losers. They don't believe they can achieve anything in life, and I think that's one of the dumbest things you could ever think.
it's true. Definitely. It's definitely
It
true.
literally is, isn't it?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it can be a lonely journey, man. Like it's hard to find people on the same path as us right now. Like where we're constantly trying to get better, physically, mentally, spiritually, financially. It's hard to find these people. But
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that there isn't, because of course there is. There always was. There was always, people at the bottom and kings, let's say.
Kings, people at the top who worked for it and worked for it, where they never stopped, and then the people at the bottom are jealous and say, "It's unfair, it's unfair." It isn't unfair for it, you know?
It's true, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And so right now, you feel like that's something frustrating. Like you have some friends on the same journey, or you feel like you're kind of distant from everybody in a way.
Do I feel like I have friends like that?
Yeah, that's my question.
Um, no, I don't, and that's also what drives me to keep going. Because why would I wanna settle for mediocrity within my friends? I can only be better. I mean, that may sound narcissistic, but I don't want to be those low lifes that don't work on themselves, right? If they're gonna settle for mediocrity, I have a friend who I tried to get him to come work out with me, to come get a membership at my gym, and he doesn't. He doesn't want to. He doesn't wanna spend the money on it, right? It's like the age-old saying of selling lemonade, you've gotta spend money to make money. You gotta spend money to build some muscle, right? Like, I'm not trying to settle and be a version of myself that isn't the best, you know? You only live once. There's no reason to not make the most of it.
Man,
Don't you
that's so
agree?
true. Bro, in my head I'm thinking this guy is 15, man. I know you're
Yep, I'm
gonna
15.
I know you're gonna achieve amazing stuff, bro. Because
How old are you?
I'm 18 right now. I started my journey
Oh, yeah.
I started my journey also at 14, 15. And so
That's perfect.
when I started, I had some mindset like you have, of like I can't be mediocre. I meant for more, but
Exactly.
I wasn't so committed as I can see you are, man. And I respect that.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, because I've worked very hard to get this mental stability of this mind, this stoicism of knowing I'm meant for more and that I can achieve anything I want if I put my mind to it, right? It's been, I think, mental strength and emotional resilience just comes from suffering and the constant desire to want to be better.
100%. You couldn't have said
A
it
hundred
better.
percent. Yeah.
And so,
Yeah, I'm really looking to
yeah, yeah. What were you gonna say?
sorry, nothing. It just lagged out for a sec. I was
Yeah, yeah,
confused.
yeah. Make that. Yeah. So, is making you want to change this now? I know we talked on the DMs. We talked a bit like you literally described the situation that made me start my journey. Literally,
Oh yeah.
the situation you described was the same as mine.
It was the exact same. It's not even just that. Just I have a motorcycle and I want I'm 15 now, right? I have 7 months until I can legally drive. Like, say I were to put on 15 pounds of muscle, 15 pounds, right?
Yeah,
Clear skin, and I can have my motorcycle and just ride it legally, that'd be fucking sick, right? And I'm young. It's like the same with credit cards. You want to start building your credit as young as you can. So then once you're like 20 and moving out, you have an 800 credit score and can go buy a house, right?
yeah.
I'm
That
really just trying to start young because, like, why the fuck would I want to start when I'm imagine if I started when I was 18, right? A, it's gonna take a lot longer, right? B, right now I already have this mental the strength, right? And C, during puberty, your body, your hormones obviously are already naturally growing. If you're trying to force your body to grow while also that, it's like science shows you can gain 5 pounds of muscle in like 3 months compared to 6 months if you're an adult when you're not in puberty. Right, so if I were to
Exactly.
start young, I'd be able to make so much more progress than anybody else could, especially if I do it right with a good diet and all the things.
Exactly. Yeah. You really have it on point, man. And a big thing I wish I knew when I was 15 is that acne has a good correlation with health. You know, if we're having acne, it shows us that something is wrong. And of course,
Yeah,
if something is wrong, then that shows us we are not fully optimizing for the best results in terms of building muscle, in terms of growing taller, in terms of developing a sharper brain. You know, puberty we develop all these things. And so something I
yeah,
wish I had really taken into account was like, I'm getting acne. Something needs to change as fast as possible. Because if if nothing changes, then I won't be using this time that I have on puberty to maximize
ex
completely my growth.
exactly. If yeah, if nothing changes, nothing changes,
That's true.
right?
That's true.
Exactly what it is. Like, if you wanna build some muscle, but you don't wanna go hit the gym, then if you're not changing what the fuck you're doing, neither's your body ain't gonna change, you know? But yeah, acne really does just stem, it's all just a sign of health. Like, when I first started breaking out, I was smoking, drinking soda, eating like shit, right? And I didn't know it was all dietary related and the foods that I was eating were affecting my hormones and all the things, right? Until now, when now I actually know, and it's feels great to know because now I know what I can actually do about it to make it better. And I know it won't, change just in an instant, but that's also what drives me to just keep going. Like, I feel like acne in general is enough of a character developer that just gives you this mental resilience like none other, especially when it's like terrible, severe acne.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, like
God
nobody
damn.
can bring me down. Like acne I've been through, like fuck off. Like fuck off. You don't even know what it's like. Like these people, like, they don't even know. They don't even know. They have no clue. Right? And that's another reason why I just want to keep working and show them, just show these retards who think I'm not capable of anything just because of acne, that I'm capable of so much more than they ever could have comprehended.
Man, I like that. That's the ambition that it's
Yeah.
really required to win. You know, it really is. And it's true. Like acne can generally be a terrible thing, but it builds some insane resilience.
Oh, it does. That's what I'm saying. It builds you up, dude. As shit as it is, like I was saying earlier, just emotional resilience. It all just comes from suffering. Acne is suffering. You just have to suffer through it until you figure out how to fix it. All right. And I've never had like someone like you to actually help me, right? Like I figured out it's all dietary before I even found your account. And then it just clicks. And if you do it all alone too, like I'm assuming you did,
Yeah.
right? Doesn't it just feel so much better knowing you did it all on your own? That you didn't have anybody to help you out?
Yeah, I actually got a coach to help me out on this, man. And that was really
Oh yeah.
what made it click, because I had been struggling with this for around 3 years. And it's when you
Yeah.
get a coach, when you find a clear system, a structure, and you just it frees you up from everything. Like, you no more trial and error. You just follow through what actually works, and you get results
Exactly.
so much faster. It's definitely the best thing I've done, man.
Yeah, where it's just like no more trial and error, like you were saying. Trial and error is a big thing with acne, and having a coach like that could that would just skyrocket of how we'd be able to perform. You can just, oh, you do this and you do this, your skin's gonna get better instead of, oh, I wonder if I do this, will my skin get better? I do it, it gets worse. I do this, it gets worse, and then I do this, and then it gets better. Oh shit, but then it gets worse again. So it's really just I understand how helpful that would be. You're helpful as shit too, I gotta say. Of
Thank you, man. That's what I'm here for, bro.
course.
I don't want anybody to go through what I went through. And if
Yeah, and
I,
that shit's noble as fuck.
yeah, and you backed out a bit. And if I could talk to my 15-year-old self, man, I would just drop all the advice to him. Like, that's what I'm here for, is to help others to skyrocket their health, to achieve fast
Mhm.
results. No, no, they don't need to struggle with acne for 4 years, man. They can just get this, get clear skin and build muscle at the same time in just 3 months, 6 months. It's over.
Yeah, where it can just like where you just want people to you just wanna help them because I understand how like, how shit it is, like, personally, I've gone through a lot of mental battles, n like, with my house, family, things I've gone through, as well as, like, acne, and one of the things that I also agree with on how you don't want people to experience what you went through, I never felt like I had anybody there for me, right? So, one of the things I'll do, I consider myself very emotionally mature. And I'm like always there for my friends, right? Always there to listen to my friends, talk with them, let them vent, or coworkers, right? Anybody like that, because I don't want them to know what I went through because it
Yeah,
feels like shit, you know? I want them to know that they at least have somebody in the same way I never did. So I've become the person that I needed in my life in the exact same way with what you're doing, with how you had a coach, and now you're becoming the coach.
exactly, man. Exactly. And I know I can see you're a passionate dude, man. I've literally met. I can tell you, I've had one of my coaches. He was actually a mentor for my business, and he had such similar personality to you. Like,
Oh,
I'm not
really?
joking. He was so, like the way of his speaking was so similar to you. And this guy is just straight up always action, 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 just spitting energy. You can feel some great energy coming from him. And I feel the same. Like, you're very similar to him. So I know, man. I know you're gonna achieve great things. I can already see.
Thank you, because I believe I can too. I just gotta put in that work. Gotta grind. Just gotta grind.
Yeah. You ever have you ever considered into getting a coach? Have you ever had one?
No, I've never had I mean, obviously I had a boxing coach, but I've never had like a coach for my own personal problems like acne.
Yeah.
But
So
I would imagine it would be a great help, I gotta say.
okay. So well, after everything we've talked here, man, I can tell you that what we do here is a perfect fit. Okay. The situation you've told me is very similar to where a lot of people were before joining the program. And so, would you like me to show you how we can help you here?
Um, yeah, but one thing is my parents, I've seen a lot of you use Telegram, is that where it is?
It's WhatsApp. What the main platform in terms of communication? WhatsApp.
Yeah, that's one of the things is my parents are very like strict on my online usage. So I could possibly get WhatsApp, but one of the things that may be like a bit of a struggle for me to like download it, right? Because then they don't like me like going on these random apps and like they're obviously scared of what I might go across or go find, right? They've always been big on online screen time, presence, all that shit, but I think I could for sure get onto WhatsApp, and I'm for sure interested in trying to get into the program.
Yeah, we'll find a way to work this out, man. Even if we have to use Instagram, that also works.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so before I get into the weeds of my approach and how we get client results, I'll just give you. You already know a bit, but I'll just give you a brief backstory of where I started.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah.
so pretty much until I was 14, I felt like I would just live the normal life. Like I would wake up, have my cereal, watch my cartoons, whatever. But then something clicked one day. Something, it felt like a new life started, where I liked this girl,
Right.
and then I was a bit of a pussy man, so I was afraid to even. She liked me. I was afraid to even approach her and get with her, things like that. And then my friend, who knows that, literally steals her from me, and that's when things clicked. And then
Yep.
every day,
Evil.
bro, I just started working out like crazy every day in my room until like 1 a.m. I'd be training every day, just push-ups, push-ups. And the problem, I also started with eating a lot, to build muscle, which led to me
Right.
having crazy acne, also low energy, brain fog here and there, which of course is not normal. I'm trying to improve myself, and somehow it feels like the opposite has happened where I'm losing confidence. Like it doesn't
Right.
make sense. And that's why I I went on this crazy research. I got a coach, and I learned about insulin spikes. How to properly spike IGF-1 to grow taller without the acne. How to build muscle without the acne too. And now I can help others to do the same.
Yeah.
So that's essentially where I came from. And now I've helped over dozens of clients. I'm not sure if you've seen on Instagram, like the clients' results we have gotten, man. It's amazing to see them.
Yeah, I've seen them. They're pretty, I gotta say, it's pretty crazy results you've shown. I gotta say, there's one. This guy had some pretty bad acne in what it was 2 weeks, I believe. It was like cleared, and it was just like scars. That was the most shocking thing to me because I was just like, damn, that's 2 weeks. That's pretty fucking insane. I gotta say.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you've got some great results in there.
Man, it's the power of so much trial and error, so much pain that I went through where I just now know everything and I just have the clear structure laid out. So
Yep.
let me let me actually screen share, okay? So you can understand
Yeah.
better like where everything is at. So let me show you. Okay, so can you see my screen right now?
I can, yes.
Okay, so this right here is our school community, which if you're not able to install, doesn't matter. I can send you the videos privately, like through the Instagram and you can watch them. So this right
Yeah.
here is where we have all the information, all the modules for clear skin while building an aesthetic physique. So this right here is the everything we need to know about getting clear skin. It has all the guides, you know, on the diet, everything that truly gets us results. Okay. So do you feel like
Yeah.
this would help you?
I feel like that would help a lot, yeah, I gotta say.
Okay. Then we also have, in order to build muscle, we have the training protocols. So how to bulk up with clear skin. We have how to have the best form in the workouts, the best splits, training for explosion. Because I also did boxing and some guys out here in the community do too. So we also focus on that. Do you feel like this would help you too?
Yeah, I feel like that'd help a lot. I gotta say, especially the how to bulk without acne. I feel like that would be one of the biggest helps because that's been the main one of my main problems.
Yeah, and how to build an aesthetic physique with a six pack. That's really what we focus on here. Then we have this acne free ebook that I told you. So, for example, we have pizzas, man, that literally are insulin free. You know, they won't spike your insulin causing you acne.
Holy shit. That's great. That's the pizza you were talking about in the
Yeah, man.
DMs.
There's
It's
many.
wonderful.
There's so many, bro. This is breakfast pizza. You can literally have this for breakfast. There's so many things
Dude,
here, so many recipes, like over 100 here, man, that are
and so
acne
much
free.
stuff. That sounds fucking great. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. It just keeps lagging here and there, and it'll cut out like all your audio.
Okay, all good, all good. Thank you for them. So you heard, you can see me showing right now?
Yeah, a bacon double cheeseburger. That sounds pretty fucking good.
Yeah, and this does not spike insulin. That's the big thing. It does not cause acne. And so I've put all these recipes so
So
that,
is when with dietary with dietary acne, is the main thing that causes acne through your diet just insulin getting spiked?
yeah, there are many factors, but that's one big one. You also can be
Yes.
from unbalanced omega 3 to omega 6, which causes inflammation,
Mm,
can be from leaky gut, things like that. So it doesn't necessarily come just from insulin, but that's one of the main focuses. And
right,
this,
is getting your
yeah, yeah.
what?
Okay, so I was gonna say, and that's the main thing we do on our first call, on our onboarding call, which would be I would go over your lifestyle, diet, and I'd see what's actually causing these small breakouts here and there, and I'd make you a personalized plan so we can fix this.
Yeah, that's fucking great, I gotta say. Your what, that website, all those things that you have, like, even the food, one of the things I have struggled with is getting, like, foods that I want to eat that are also, like, healthy for me, right? That has been a whole 'nother thing, and seeing how you actually like, a pizza, like, bro, what? I haven't been able to eat pizza in, like, a solid year just because of acne. I've never really thought of making one that wouldn't cause acne, like, spike your insulin or do all the other things you're talking about, so that's pretty fucking cool. Bacon cheeseburger, like, what?
Yeah, man.
Pretty cool.
Then I want to show you we also have I give to all my clients a personalized Notion dashboard. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, so this right here is my man Ricardo. He's actually a 18-year-old entrepreneur. So he
Sick.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. I can.
Okay. So then you have access to the community and you can meet all these people which have the same goals as you. Do you feel like that would help you having a
I mean, yeah, I
community?
feel like it'd be nice to be able to connect with some other dudes who have a lot of the same problems and things that I've dealt with. Like that would be really nice to be able to experience because I haven't been able to really meet people with, the same mindset as me, same wants and needs that I want. Like, yeah, I've met other people at like school with acne, but
Yeah, they're not, you know,
it's never been anywhere near what the acne I've had or like the goals that I've had, right? So yeah, I feel like that would be a great help.
yeah. And out here, we do have, you feel like if we have weekly calls, okay, making sure you're on track to achieve the goals that we have set it and make sure the skin is getting better, we're building muscle. You feel like that would help you?
I feel like that would. Is you could be able to keep me on track, you know? One of the main things I think that'll keep me like on point of working on myself is getting like told to, like for example, when I was with my ex before it all happened, I really wanted to work on myself. I wanted to go hit the gym, but at the same time, women do just they
Drag you
kind of
down,
like
let's say.
exactly. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. They'll take your mind off of the things you actually want to achieve, and she did that, but once we broke up and, my friend got with her friend, right, then it was just like, "Ooh, I need to get better than these bitches, like, now at this exact fucking moment, or I'm just a bitch." Like, what am I doing if I'm just letting them control my life, Like, I'm only 15. I know I've got a shit ton of life left for me, and that just this stupid girl that I was with in high school, it's everything to my life. So I feel like getting beaten down, helps a lot. Like David Goggins, I was just like, "You're a bitch.
Yeah.
Get up, go fucking work out, you stupid bitch. Like, who the fuck are you?" Yeah, like that shit. I
Yeah,
feel like it helps a
bro,
lot. I can't lie.
you saw the story I posted between like 3 hours ago?
Yeah, I think of the guy who was playing the
Yeah,
games
yeah.
and he didn't. Yeah, I did.
Man, that
Yeah.
literally happened where I called the dude and I just kept him accountable to go to the gym. And I do this with my
Yep.
clients. So, for example, I was literally waking up at 5 a.m. with one of my clients, and I would call him
Yeah.
to make sure he was awake, so he would wake up with me, and we'd both go running together. Like he's not running with me, but he's running in his place, and I'm running in mine.
Oh yeah.
This is
You're
the
kind of like a virtual run, but you both know you're doing it.
exactly. This is
Yeah.
what we need. It's a strong community. Do you feel like they will help you?
Yeah, I feel like it would. I feel like it helped a lot. Help a lot.
And so, as you can see here on the screen, can you see?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, so this is the personal dashboard I talked, where I have access to this just like you. And so here we track all the next tasks. Okay, we also have personal advice like supplements, in order to get clear skin, things like that,
Oh
and
yeah.
and personal guides just for you. So I made this 40-minute guide, which we just for my man Ricardo here. And here we have a schedule. Okay, this is to keep up, to make sure we're hitting all the habits, the daily habits, staying on track. And with the gym too, man. This is a nightly tracker where we make sure we're hitting our calories to bulk up. We make sure we're hitting the gym workouts, the morning routines if needed, in terms of the diet too. And I'll check on this every day to see if you're sticking with the right habits. And if you're not, man,
Yeah.
I'll text you, I'll call you, bro. What's going on? You ain't doing the right things. This, do you
Oh,
feel like
yeah.
this would help
Keeping
you?
your clients accountable. Yeah, I feel
Yes,
like that helped me a lot. That can give me a good, like, visualization of being able to keep track of everything while being held accountable, especially if you're gonna, like, message me and be like, "Go to the fucking gym," like, "What are you doing?" If I don't, right? If I ever
yeah,
don't, I feel like it would just be just time. If I got scheduled to work, if I had to go work when I wanted to go to the gym, I feel like that'd be, like, the only days I wouldn't actually, like, do what I need to do and shit.
but still, man, that's all. They all comes down to time management. If things get rescheduled, oh, I couldn't do it because of work. It's still, we have to take responsibility for it. Okay, things went, but I still need to find a way.
Yep. If I don't go to the gym one day, then I feel like a rest a day should be a day I go to the gym in replacement of it because then I'm always just staying on point, right?
Exactly. So,
Yeah.
from everything, what do you feel the most confident, and what did you like the most about the program?
What do I like the most about the program?
Yeah,
I gotta say all the information of they like the supplements. Like I've bought omega 3s, turmeric, zinc, and magnesium as supplements to help with my skin because I know those four are helps, but I gotta say that, your guides on, like, how to clean bulk without acne or the the fucking foods, like the pizza and the burger, like, they look good as hell. I know damn well they're gonna be very high in protein, and they're not gonna cause me acne. I feel like that's just, like, the holy grail, you know?
yeah.
So I feel like I like a lot of it, to be honest.
Okay, good. So, on a scale of 0 to 10, how confident are you that this can get you the results?
Honestly, probably like a 10, dude. I feel like that's, like, all I need is, like, just the info, 'cause it's hard to find all the info nowadays of, like, say foods to eat, like, I'll go to the grocery store, I don't know what the fuck to buy. There's just so much food that's, like, I don't know if it'll cause me acne or not, the main things I've been looking at are saturated fats, all the high fructose corn syrups, how processed it is. Just haven't drank sugar, anything with sugar in it in, like, a solid 6 months.
Man,
No
that's,
hormone disruptors, none of that
yeah,
red 40, blue one, yellow
bro.
shit. Fuck that shit, it's terrible for you.
But,
Horrendous.
man, that's just poison, yeah. In Europe, it's
It's
banned.
literally poison.
With me, it's in the US where that's legal, man.
What?
Like in Europe, it's banned. There isn't any red 40.
Okay, it lagged again, I'm sorry, if you could repeat
Oh,
that just one more
okay.
time.
So I said in Europe, it's
Oh,
illegal.
yeah.
It's not legal. Like red 40 is illegal here.
Oh, dude. Now that's great because here, obviously, I live in the US, it's just the obesity rates, there's more obese children than there is underweight children now, and it's so terrible. Like the US, it's all just such drugs, sugar is a drug, It's all just terrible for you, and I don't even get why they sell it to their customers, you know, like, I just think it's really stupid. But that's great that it's illegal over there in Europe, like, maybe I should just move there, dog.
Man, I'm sure you're gonna travel the world and you're gonna burn so much and find the right place to stay at.
I guarantee I will travel the world someday.
Man, at
If I
15,
don't, I'll just be disappointed.
man, it all
At
starts.
15.
It all starts here. Like at 15, bro. If I could talk to my 15-year-old, like I would just tell him, focus on the actual things that do matter in the moment. You know, the things. Focus on getting to skin. Focus on the muscle. Then focus on the next goal. Then the next goal. And you just in a long term, bro. It's just compound effect. So many
Exactly,
achievements.
it's like compound interest.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, compound interest, it's like, I'm not gonna be focusing on girls. Yeah, girls are fucking amazing, right? But long term, no. Like, I'm only 15, you know, I shouldn't be looking there's so many people my age who are just revolving their entire high school experience around girls, like the guy who took my ex, right? He revolves his entire life around women.
Yeah,
You know, my ex, she revolves her entire life around men. And I see it and I'm just like, it's disappointing because there's so much more to life than just the opposite gender, you know? Like, I don't understand how people don't just like look at themselves in the mirror and be like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? Like, I can achieve so much more. Why am I focusing on a dumb girl, right? You know?
that's so true, man. And so, what is your highest purpose? Like, you feel like in life? You know,
What's my what?
what's your highest purpose? Like, why do you want to achieve? You know, at the end of the day, we want to be the best version of ourselves. But what exactly does that mean? You know, what do you feel like it is to you?
What do I feel like the things I want to achieve will do to me? Like what they
Exactly.
mean to me?
Yeah. What
Um,
they are gonna do to you, and you know, what's your highest purpose? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
mm,
the fulfillment.
yeah,
So
yeah, exactly.
I'm
It's the
leaving kind of an
fulfillment
open
of like,
question so you can answer without any like ideas coming from me. You know.
yeah, yeah, no, I completely understand that. Feel like my biggest purpose of why I would like want to do all of this is really just internal peace and happiness, knowing that I don't need to revolve my life and my happiness around other people, that I don't need to rely on other people, right? Like I've already gone through all this acne on my own alone with nobody, right? That's been enough character development of me being able to see with, you know, proof that I don't need anybody. You know, I don't need anybody to be happy. I don't need anybody to achieve what I want to achieve, right? It's really just this fulfillment and like being proud in yourself, you know? It's like if I were to have a kid and like I see my kid and he like goes on once he's older and becomes a millionaire. It's like a proud dad moment. It's the same way, but with yourself, right? It's just like, shit. I'm fucking jacked. I've got clear skin. I look fucking great. My mental health is better than ever, right? Like nothing can bring me down, right? That's exactly what I think of it.
Man, that's your own point there. You know, at the end of the day, the people who don't want to level up, you know, stay doing your thing. I'm gonna join people who are leveling up, and I'm gonna grow with them. At the end of the day, that's the mindset, right?
Exactly. At the end of the day, there's You're not gonna have nobody but yourself, so why not make the relationship with yourself the best it can be?
That's so true, man. And so, do you feel like with this, with the program here, it can generally help you to achieve the results you want?
Oh, I think it could, yeah. I would love to go get on my fucking computer and go look at it right now if I could.
Okay, so what do you feel like it's? Is there anything stopping you today to move forward and start with the program?
Go on like an app that my parents won't like let me go on, right? Like WhatsApp or right?
Okay,
But literally other than that, no, I've got my schedule figured out. I told my manager, she's my aunt, manager is my aunt. So I told her that I only want to work like 2 shifts a week so I can have more time for mental and physical health, working on myself. Obviously, I make really good fucking money. I've got like 2 grand in my bank account right now. So I can go buy some food, you know. Literally nothing holding me back other than what I now have in that program. You know, that was the only thing was calorie surplus and the foods to buy and then not wanting to break out.
okay, makes sense. Yeah, 100%. Okay,
Yeah.
so the first things we would do, okay, John, the first things we'll do,
Yeah.
I would put you inside my one-on-one platform where you're gonna have access to personalized meal plans, supplements, the right diet to bulk up without acne in order to hit the caloric
Mhm.
surplus. And I would also send you a couple of guides, the guides I showed you on getting the full clear skin. And so, in terms of investment, in order to get access to everything I just went over, I give out two options, okay? So we have a three
Yeah.
month plan for 750, and usually it is higher, but I do discounts for action takers, and I can tell you're an action taker, man. And we have the
Yeah.
6 month program, which is for 1000. The reason why there's a big discount is because with the 6 month period, we can get long lasting results. Okay, I don't want this to be a thing where you get clear skin and then it comes back. Like, I don't want that, man.
Right.
This is a long term thing for the rest of life where the problem is fully fixed. And so, in the 6 months, we can sort that out. So, which option
So
works best for you?
do you mean like 1,000? Would it be 1,000 US dollars or Europe dollar?
Okay, it
Well,
would
I don't really
be,
know what the
yeah, it would be euros. Okay, the
sorry,
transaction,
you lagged out.
okay, it would be euros.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. I would probably um do the cheaper one just for the fact that, you know, I am like 15. I don't have too much money, but
all right,
right.
and I get that completely, man. So, can I send? I'm gonna send you through, okay?
Um,
The
oh, the 750 euro one, is that how long is that for? 3 months?
Yeah, 3 months. Every week we have a weekly call, and we also talk. I'll also check upon you every single day.
Mm. I mean, it is, like, a lot of money, to be honest. It is, like, $800 for me. Um,
And I get that, yeah.
yeah, I don't know, I mean, like, I really want to, because you have, like, great fucking advice, but it is just, like, a shit ton of money. That's the only
Okay,
issue.
let me ask you, compared to what exactly? You know, why you say it's expensive? Because let's say if I just sold you a Lamborghini for 800 bucks, you would say, my
Oh,
God, that's super cheap, you know.
of
And
course.
so at the end of the day, we have to look at the results we get from things.
Right. I mean, I do understand that you're charging that much for how much advice you're giving out, because you are giving out a lot of valuable advice. Like, I don't blame you for charging that much at all, you know? Like, I completely understand it. You need to make a living. You're not just gonna give out the advice for free either, you
Yeah,
know?
this
Uh,
is exactly, yeah. This is a transformation now at the end of the day. That's what I offer here. And man, if I was 15, bro, the number one thing I tell myself is to invest more and just because that would fast track. And right now at 18, I would know so much more than I know now. That's the main thing.
right.
And so, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I can, sorry.
Okay. And so it's a total normal feeling, to feel this way. Like it's especially when it's our first time. Okay, but the way we make decisions, as we said, in order to if nothing changes, nothing changes, right?
Yeah, I mean,
And
I gotta say, you're not wrong.
and so if we keep making decisions based on the thinking we had before, where let's say we think, oh, 1,000 is a lot of money. Man, I'm sure that in a couple of years you want to be making 10,000 a month, something like that, right?
It'd be pretty insane, I gotta say.
And you can do that. Now, does that version of yourself act and thinks that 800 is a lot, or does he think it's the normal? Like, what does he think?
Right. Um, feel like I would just need to sleep on it, to be honest, keep thinking about it. Because another thing, my parents, if they were to see me just spend, like, 800 bucks on just sending it to this guy they don't even know, be concerned, and I feel like they would get mad at me. But,
Yeah, I get that.
um,
I get that. Yeah.
yeah,
Can
so you
I?
said you do.
Yeah, yeah.
No, you go.
Okay, so I was just gonna say, can I give you some perspective, like, because at the end of the day, and I've had a ton of discussions with my family too, man. But at the end of the day, whose responsibility is to put yourself in the best version of yourself? Whose decision is to take the action in order to build more muscle, get clear skin, and be the best version of yourself? Who is responsible for that?
Obviously, me, do know that. I know. Like, bro, if nothing changes, nothing is gonna change. It is just A lot of money to me because 'cause I'm very big on I've always saved my money ever since I was, like, 5. I'd always save my money, never spend it, but, um, I mean, honestly, for, like, a solid 3 months for all the advice that you give out, I feel like if I were to just I would buy it, do it for those 3 months, see how it is, see how much it helps me, and then, obviously go from there, but as of now, I'm not gonna yes or no answer, like, immediately because I'm not, completely sure. So I think I will sleep on it and for sure let you know, because 'cause I'm just not as much sure right now because it's a lot of money to me. Because 'cause I'm not, like, a millionaire either, you know? But
Yeah, I respect it. I respect you needing time, man. What
yeah,
what exactly? And I'm here to help you out. At the end of the day, that's my goal. What exactly do you feel like you need to think about?
um, just if I really wanna drop 800 bucks on it, really just the idea of spending that much money on something, like, I know it'll be beneficial for me, like, I know that for a fact. It's just deciding if I want to spend $800 on it, you know? Working, like, 4 days a week, I would make, like, a grand to, like, 1.5 grand a month, and now I'm working, like, 2 days a week trying to hit the gym, I'm making, like, probably, like, half that, I'm probably making, like, 500, 400, 500 a month. That would be, like, a solid 2 months of work just to get back the money. But at the exact same time, I feel like it would be completely worth it, if I'm clearing my skin and putting on muscle. Yeah,
Exactly, man.
I'm leaning more on the side of doing it. I'm leaning a lot more on the side of doing it, but I'm still just a little unsure.
Okay,
And I'm probably gonna have to talk to my parents about it.
and I get that, man. I get that. So, at the end of the day, like as we were talking about, if nothing changes, nothing changes. And I really respect, the mindset first of all that you have. And the truth is, why why do we make money? It's to invest in ourselves, in the right
Yeah,
information, in the right communities, in the right environment, everything. Like that's the whole reason. That's the whole point of it. It's to elevate us.
yeah, you're not even wrong. You're not wrong at all. Money is made to get spent. If I'm gonna spend it, I should at least spend it on something that's gonna help me.
Yeah, that's true, man. And so look, like the first thing that I've noticed that the number one thing that gets results in people is the simple fact of taking action in the first place. They just commit to it. For example, like when you tell somebody, "Oh man, let's go to the gym. You're looking fat," let's say, and they tell you, "Man, I need to to like find the best workout and plan everything up." Like you just know they're just making excuses at the end of the day, in a way, right?
Right.
And the person who just steps into the gym without with full confidence, like he puts himself in the position of I am already successful, I already am jacked. And so he just enters the gym, he does it. He's gonna get way better results than the guy who didn't, right?
They get a lot better results than the other bitches who just don't go at all.
Exactly, man. Exactly. So what do you feel like you need to do in order to achieve the best results.
Keep working.
Of course.
You keep doing research. Keep, getting consistent, doing it and stuff.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna sleep on it. Like, if you were to do, like, a 1-month program, I would for sure do that just to see how it feels.
Okay.
See all of the, info, use it for a month, see how it feels, see how good it does me, see how good I feel about it, progress, my skin, right? Um,
Okay, I get it. Yeah. So,
Currently a little bit of a big commitment, right? Considering that I don't make as much money as I used to. But, I think I'm just gonna sleep on it, keep thinking about it. But
okay.
yeah, that's really
So,
all I have to say so far.
I get that, yeah. So, let me ask you something. If, I can't, I could see you, like, this is something you'd want to do, right? It's just the financial issue that can be a problem, right?
Yeah.
With everything we've talked, okay? And so, would it make it easier if we did if we actually did payment splits, so you wouldn't just be all in one row, and we divided by three?
Well, okay. What are you really asking though? I
Okay,
didn't
so what
really
I said,
hear it.
maybe this way. So can you hear me?
Yes, okay, now I
Okay,
can hear you.
okay.
It just lagged out again.
Yeah, man. So what I said is, would it feel more digestible if we splitted the payment into three? Okay, so it wouldn't be the 800 fully, would be split up, so you can actually be making money, and you pay this off like slow. It's not a huge loss, like as a huge investment, right? Would it make it easier?
Um, yeah, honestly, that would. I feel like that would help. To be honest, say like, let's see. So it's 871. Say we're to pay that like one time each month, that would just be like that'd be about like that would be $290 for me. Say we're to do the 3-month plan, it would be 290 like a month, which would be like a lot more feasible. But you said you do discounts for people who take action. What did you is like that the discount?
Okay.
Or what do you
Yeah, so the discount is doing this payment split, and I initially already put a bit of a discount because I tend to charge a bit more. So the action takers get the payment split, okay? If we do this on the call right now.
they get what?
So yeah, the action takers, like we can mock this on right now where we do the payment splits, okay? So it's easier to so we can do this, all right? And you can actually see the results happening as we're going through this. So
Right. I'm for sure more lenient towards that than, the full payment for the whole thing in like one go, right?
exactly, yeah.
But I don't know, I think I would still have to talk to my parents about it though,
Well,
because they do like have full control over my bank account, the money I do have.
well, at the end of the day, what do you think they're gonna, you know, tell you? Like, Because the responsibility of you getting the best results for you, it's on you, man. Am I right?
Yeah, you are. Uh, for the end of the day, it would probably, like, honestly be a yes, just to, like, just see how it goes. You know, try something new, see how it goes. But it would probably be a yes. To be honest, I would probably do that. Pay like 290 1 month and then another next month and then I keep doing that, right? But
Yeah.
really just did that shit. Fucking retard.
Bro, don't
Um,
say that, man. Don't say that to
no,
yourself. Never say that.
no, I just broke my fucking bracelet I had. But I, I think it would be like a yes, to be honest. But I think I will just have to like talk to my parents about it and see what they think about it because they don't let me spend my money on random things unless they know about it. So I'll for sure have to talk to them about it, see what they think.
Okay. So,
But
right now, man, I can tell you this. I didn't told you this story, but for example, my parents, they were forcing me to go to the dermatologist and take all these pills. And when it came down to investing into a coach, they were against it. Like they did not allow me to. But taking these pills that destroyed my health, they were forcing me in a way to take it. So I literally just did the opposite of what they wanted. I didn't took the pills, and I invested in the coach behind their back. And later they found out that I did it. But then they saw the results, and I proved them wrong. Just like it's always gonna come down to success, man. Revenge, in a way, it's always success. And it's not revenge; it's just proving people that you are right. Same with the girl. It just has to
yeah,
be that
yeah,
way, bro.
right. So you went behind your parents' back and did it without them knowing?
Yes, that's what I did because I wasn't gonna allow me not achieving my success because of other people. I was not gonna allow that.
Yeah, that's perfectly understandable. Not stunting your success for other people and what they think about it. But it is just the fact that my dad would know. And truthfully, he would probably think it's a fucking scam.
Okay, but it's not, and you can show him.
Yeah. Um, I think I'm gonna sleep on it, but for me, it's gonna probably be a yes, to be honest.
What's stopping you from saying a
Yeah, I'm gonna have
complete?
to sleep on it for a sec.
Okay, what's stopping you from saying a complete full yes?
Because still like a bit of money from me, kind of just how I was raised to not always think about my money first before I like make these big decisions, right? And I mean, yeah, it's a big decision and it's gonna be a big decision that's good for me, but still just because of how I like was raised and kind of like feel about it, it's I like it can be as simple as like buying clothes for me. If I'm gonna go out and go buy some fucking clothes, I have to think about it for like a solid week before I go do it. To where I'm like, yeah, I think it's fine if I go buy some clothes. I need some fucking clothes and shit. But
Okay, I get the yeah, but as we talked, man, Mike, the results we have are always gonna come down to the beliefs we have, and
yeah,
to, I'm sure you want to have your own business in the future and help others and make more money, of course. And so, in order to achieve that reality, we can't be having the beliefs we have been raised on. Because if right now we are not in a position where we want to be, we have to change the beliefs to achieve another place. As we said, if nothing changes, nothing changes. And so, is acting
Yeah.
the same way we have always been gonna get us different results or the same results?
And we obviously want different results. But, mm, um, yeah, I really just need to sleep on it. I really just need to think about it. Is that all right?
Okay, look, as I told you about the payment split, we can do that. Like, we can get started as of right now in this call, and you can get started on working. And if you feel like the program isn't getting the results you want, you can cancel at any time, okay? Which I'm sure you're not, because you're genuinely gonna see, my goodness, this was the best decision I've ever made. And you're gonna feel like, I need to get more coaches, more coaches. Because once you get one, you just realize that it just fast tracks your success so much.
Yeah, where it'll just like skyrocket all your success in the first place.
So look, are you gonna take the uncomfortable action, which is always what elevates, there isn't any growth without uncomfortability, right? We need to step out of the comfort zone. Man, what are you doing, bro?
Sorry, I'm just doing, just smelling this shit.
Man,
Um,
focus for a second, okay?
I
Focus.
know, I'm just really still thinking about it because it's still a lot of money to me as much as I want to do it. Um, like I do just need to think. I still just need to like think about it, you know? I could for sure hit you back and like about it. It's just I do need some time to think about it. I knew it was obviously gonna be money, but I didn't think it was gonna be like that much money. No offense, but
Okay.
that's just for being 15, it's a bit of money to me, right? I don't make that much money. Mm.
So,
I
yeah,
just really need to think about it still before I make an absolute decision, and we could like call another day when I do make that decision, then we could figure it out and go through the whole process. Right now, I'm thinking about it and get my mind set of whether or not I really want to.
I get that, man. I totally understand. It's a normal feeling. But, for example, did you play any sports? Like, you played the boxing, right?
Yep,
Okay. So, imagine you were playing boxing with, you were training boxing with Mike Tyson, okay?
that'd be pretty
And,
crazy.
and you showed up to practice every day. You did everything he asked you to do. You slept well. You trained the X amount of times needed. Do you feel you would have gotten better or worse?
Now, obviously, I would have gotten better if I'm getting trained by Mike Tyson. That would be pretty crazy. He was a pretty good boxer
Okay, but why though? Why would you get better?
because I was following what world champ was saying, what like he knows and shit.
Okay, so I'm not saying that we are Mike Tyson here, but we sure know, I sure know what I'm talking about. Otherwise, you would not be here, right? You know, like if you
Well,
felt
yeah,
we were terrible, you would not be here on this call.
I know what you're talking about. It isn't that I don't trust you of your information or that I think it isn't gonna benefit me. I know it would benefit me, like, guaranteed. It's just I'm not ready to make an absolute decision of it's the financial decision of it all. That's literally it. Just because of how much money, I currently make and what my parents will think of it, because I can't even do it behind their back, considering my dad has like full access to my bank account and like right? So,
Okay,
yeah, it isn't that I don't trust you at all. Like I believe that your course and your entire like helpfulness, it would help me a fat lot. I do believe it would. But it's just the decision of spending that amount of money, right? Where I'm not just completely like sure yet. Like if you were to be getting into a relationship and you've only been talking for like a day or two, are you like relationship with that girl, right? Are you sure you're gonna want to, right?
I get that. Yeah,
So it's really just a decision. I'm not ready to give you a yes or no answer completely yet. I'm not ready to tell you yes or no of whether I want to or not right now. Yeah, so I can't really give you an answer. I'm not gonna like buy a course at this exact moment. I really just need to think about it.
I get that, man. Wait, wait, wait. Okay, okay, we're back. Okay, I get that, man. And the truth is, we have actually been talking since September. You remember that?
Yeah,
And so look,
yeah, I do.
wait, wait. I showed you. You go see some of my client results. A lot of them started in September, man. And why did they achieve these insane results in this period? Because they took the
Because they
action.
started.
It
Yep.
sure wasn't comfortable to do it. But with anything in life, anything that is worth doing, it's uncomfortable. It's always gonna be. We don't want to buy. Sure, it feels good to buy like a something for like some headphones for 10 cents or something. But guess what? These headphones are gonna break in between 1 month. They're gonna be gone. Literally, you can break these headphones like nothing. Why? Because they're cheap. They're not worth much.
Yeah.
And so, in order to be the best version of yourself, what do you feel like you need to do?
Work on myself.
Okay, exactly. By by what? Taking comfort decisions or uncomfortable decisions?
Yep. Got to make some decisions of what to do.
What?
Yeah, I've got to make some decisions of whether or not I really want to change or not.
What does that mean exactly?
I They're not to change and such, right?
What do you mean? Can you repeat?
I need to make decision. I need to decide if I want to really like put something into something that will benefit me. I really just I don't know if I want to spend that much money just yet, you know? I didn't think it was gonna be that
Well,
much money. I really genuinely just need to think about it. So, no, until I like actually just think about it, you know?
okay. And that makes sense, man, because we all make, at the end of the day, man, I'm being persistent, okay? Because at the end of the day, I want to help you. And I want to get you the results that I wish I had gotten, when I was younger. I don't want you to, you know,
Completely understand that you're just trying to help me out.
yeah, man, I don't want you
And
to
I
be
appreciate that.
I don't want you to be 18 and you're having acne, like still, bro. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
As you said, like
you just want to help.
being in the motorcycle.
Yeah. Jacked and clear skin would be pretty fucking sick. But yeah, I'm really just gonna sleep on it and I'll let you know, all right?
Okay, that makes sense, man. Because
It was nice talking with you though. Getting an overview like of the whole system and
okay,
seeing
so
the type of person you are.
yeah, thank you, man. So look, here's what we can do, okay? Because I understand that you need to think about it, okay? And see with your parents too. So, what do you say we do a call tomorrow at the same time? Does that work? And this way you are able to sleep on it.
Um, tomorrow I'll be at school and then I have to go to driver's ed. Yeah, I don't have time. I won't have time Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday because right after school, mm, I go to the gym, and then right after the gym, then I go to driver's ed, and then I just get home and have to go to bed. So we could do like Thursday.
Okay, Thursday. Okay, Thursday at this time. Does that work?
Yeah, I feel like that would work for me.
Okay. I feel like leaving too big of a space like from now to Tuesday can be a lot. So maybe we can still find some time earlier, like through the week.
Yeah,
At,
I'll try to find out some time for us to be able to call.
okay, man. But yeah, let's schedule this up for Tuesday at this time then. Alright, does that sound good?
Tuesday?
Yeah, Tuesday.
Let me check my calendar. Yeah, because I'll be at school and then I'll have driver's ed and the gym. That's like I genuinely just don't have any time on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday because and then I'll be at driver's or the gym, right? And then I go to driver's ed, and then I come home and I just have to go to sleep, or else I'm not gonna get like a solid 8 hours of sleep. And I love my sleep and I need my sleep. So I can really only do like Thursday or Friday.
Okay, we can do Thursday then.
Uh,
But can I ask you something?
Yeah.
If we were to move forward today, would you be something? Would that be like you would be able to do it right now? Like you have the card and everything with you right now.
Sorry, what? Repeat that?
If we were to move forward today, you would have the capability to do it. Like in this moment, you have the banking access to transfer if you need to, for the investment and everything.
Um, I mean, yeah.
All right, so I just want you to remember, what I said about like the guys who joined in September. The reason why they got those results was because they took the action. They took the uncomfortable thing, man. And I'm giving you this huge discount, man, of starting with 250, which, as you said, would make it more comfortable, right?
Yeah. Which, no, yeah, it helps a lot, but feel a fat chunk of bank. Um, look, I'm just not gonna buy it just yet because A, my dad, he'll get fucking pissed. He might even ground me. I won't even have access to the fucking program. Um, and I can't even hit the gym either, which, would suck fucking donkey dick. But yeah, I understand you want me to obviously go through it right now because then it's a lot easier for you. I know you don't want to feel like you just wasted your time on me and then I didn't even fucking buy it. But I don't feel like
At the
that'll
end,
be the case.
yeah, at the end of the day,
I,
it's the results too. But yeah, go on, go on.
yeah, I understand your perspective on it, but like as I know I need to do the uncomfortable thing and literally just like do it. Mm. I'm just not completely ready yet of, diving in for 300 bucks. So, yeah, right now it's a no until like I sleep on it. Like I could definitely let you know by Thursday. I genuinely just have to keep thinking about it. Talk to my parents as well because I can't even do it behind their back or else I'd get in even more fucking trouble.
Yeah, I get that, man.
Yeah, I really just gotta I'll let you know, all right?
Okay, so Thursday we have our
Yeah,
call.
Thursday sounds great.
Okay, so see you then, man.
All right, I'll see you then. Thank you for this call, man.
All good, man.